Okay, so you have an event that you want to put on and you're interested in finding out the different places that you can go and put this event. So let's start off with where I started putting the event earlier today. The very first place that I always put an event up is on the meetup pages. And if you don't have a meetup page, you can work with people who do have meetup pages. There's 966 people in this particular meetup page. And I put the event up earlier today. This is Preparing for Fall, the Sales and Marketing Bootcamp for Business Owners. You can see there's already 25 people that are registered, so you'll have to go there. You can check it out at Canada Marketing, at meetup.com/Canada Marketing, and when the date is and what you want to say on it and so on and so forth. So what I did is I wrote that first, and then what I decided to do is I decided to go and try some other places. So then what I did is I went over here to Eventbrite. And it's pretty easy to sign up for Eventbrite. And I just put this on right now. And what I do is I use Eventbrite and I use the Meetup separately. What I do is I use the Eventbrite and I start managing the Eventbrite on different places like Craigslist. And then what I do for local community and so on. And then what I do is I also put it up on Kijiji, and I do my best to do a different message on a daily basis, or at least every couple of days in between. And I do most of the marketing between Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. That's when most people are going to pay attention. But there's also people on weekends, because this is an evening event, and we only have room for, I think, about 25 to 30 people. So there's some of about only half of the people are going to show up. So I know that there's room for that. One of the other things I do is I go here and I share it on the Facebook page. So you can see that I'm growing the Facebook page, post engagements and so on. So I follow my own advice, and it's slow and sure and steady. I mean, a lead generation is a slow and steady process, and you can see that I've actually got it on here as well. I'm just following the same process. I also went and joined some other online networking. For instance, this one right here is Alignable. I just signed up for this one yesterday, and we got 48 connections, 2 recommendations already. So come on to Alignable, and you give me a recommendation. That'd be awesome. And we can meet and we can talk, and hopefully this is all helping you. The other thing that you can do is you can also go over here to Google Plus, and you can go down to events, and you can actually register your event as well. So there are some ways that you could be putting your event on to different forums and different mediums. The other thing that I have right here is, of course, your MailChimp. And I'm recommending MailChimp or Aweber, whichever one you want, because they just have a really excellent kind of drop and play and click and send for about 2,000 people. And if you have more than 2,000 people and none of them are buying, then that is an issue. And we have some other databases and so on that we use as well inside the Canadian marketing team. We've got, for instance, 9 different meetup groups that we have. We have a number of different. I use my personal page and I use the company business page. I use them concurrently, and then what I do is I invite my friends to this page to like this page, and that boosts the overall numbers. Recently, I have been working with individuals here, and remember that each of these have messages. So all of these are this is all your marketing. So this is your email messages on top of your email messages. All of this has its own separate messaging in here, every one of them. And it's important to use those. I mean, how often you check your email? You check it on a daily basis. So you want to be checking this on at least every day, every couple of days, and making sure that you're interacting with people. So I've got about 2 weeks to promote the event, to maximize the event, and get more people into the event, and make sure that it's successful. And whatever your event is, I hope that it's successful. And perhaps we can share our databases, and what we can do is we can work together and make your event successful. So with that, I hope that this was a little bit helpful and give you some ideas as to how you can put your event onto multiple platforms to get 1, 2, or 3 leads per day. And the important thing is that Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday message that you send out. It should be something that's enticing, that's interesting, that follows the 4 elements of marketing, which is get attention, engage, educate, and make an offer. And so you'll find that our formula follows that formula, and what we do is we share with you how to follow that formula as well. So with that, we'll talk to you really soon, and thanks for tuning in. Take care.